All right, welcome to the show, guys. Let's have a quick look at the markets and talk massive growth. And after the growth, we can see this lovely little correction and taking on as well. So it didn't launch, and in fact, it's just come up on their first ever launch pad. So this is why it was very important for me to actually show this. Right. Also, let me get into the chat and see what's going on. So it was important for me to actually announce this as well. So BitDAO is ByBit's own kind of a DAO cryptocurrency, and we can talk a little bit more about this, but I think it's time sensitive, so everybody needs to understand. So I've shared the link to the Discord server. In fact, I believe in the video description. So if I do go here, I believe in the video description there is another ByBit. Where is it? Influencer, Coinbase, Binance. Yeah, this one here, ByBit. So there is another ByBit there, but here it says leverage trading. Actually, no, they do have a spot trading. So let me switch that to spot trading, because it is spot trading now. Okay, so they do have a spot trading account, which is awesome to see. And I think they're getting into that competition with Binance and all of that as well. So really, really cool. But what I wanted to talk about, what I liked even more, right? The coolest thing about this is, number one, in 3 days, this launch pad comes on. Number two, they're giving away 5 million BIT tokens, right? And what's the conditions, right? What's the terms and conditions? It was very simple. In order for you to be eligible for this, all you have to do is literally just deposit a minimum of $100 onto their exchange. That's pretty much it. And, you know, whatever amount you do, and they have a max cap for token allocation, which is 1,000 BIT tokens. And that's what they're going to do per person, right? So you can read the terms and conditions, and they say you must do KYC level 1. So go out there and do your KYC level 1. Doesn't cost you anything. You can do a driver's license or anything. Very simple. Takes a few minutes to do. I have seen some people struggle with it, so I have been mentioning this to a lot of people. In fact, this was actually on my radar for some time, and I'm actually making a list. So let me see if I can show you this. This is going to be awesome. Also, let me get out of this. So I've been making a list of tokens that I wanted to actually announce to you guys on Monday, right? So I did kind of mention it on what do you call this, on Discord, and I said, look, guys, you know, I am going to mention something on Monday, and there's a lot of things. So there's a lot of coins here, as you can see, and I'm going to explain a lot more so you do understand. This is a massive token list that I'm probably going to degen into, but I do want to talk about them more and why they are what they are, right? So we'll talk about this more, and a lot of these are actually coming onto the market. So for example, one of this one here, XYO, it's looking hot, and I think Coinbase is about to launch it next. So it's about to go live. In fact, in USA, it already has gone live. So we are kind of late to some of these parties, but there's plenty here. Trust me, we're not late. I'm telling you, right? When you see the metrics, you'll understand. So for now, we don't need to talk about any of this stuff. So let's go back to where we were. So the condition is very simple. You need to have a deposit at least a minimum of $100 worth of crypto. So that means it doesn't go anywhere. So all I'm asking to everybody, if you are going to join this event for this BitDAO token, and also when we look at the price, you can see what the price is at the current rate. This is the current price in the market. People are buying and selling this on exchanges, and we can see that there's been heavy transactions happening on Gate.io, even on the 1-inch exchange as well, because I think that's what they've been using, the aggregator. And a good volume as well, 2 million volume, you know, another one with 1.2 million volume. So these are good volume, very good volume. So I'm not going to look into this too much, but just looking at the price, you know, it's worth getting yourself some free crypto, but only do it if you have spare BTC or spare Ethereum. In fact, I do have a list. Sorry, I don't have the list there, but I did have a list. I did take a screenshot of a list on my phone, and I'll tell you what the list is. Give me a second. The list of coins that you can deposit and still be eligible for it, right? So you can do BTC, Doge, DOT, EOS, Ethereum, LTC, XLM, XRP, ETH, XRP. Okay, so that's fine. So basically what they're saying, so it's BTC, Doge, DOT, EOS, Ethereum, Litecoin, XLM, and XRP. So those are the coins that you can actually load up there. So if you're not doing anything with it, you're not earning any interest or anything, you know, like that, then you're better off just basically loading it up there, putting it there for a few days, and enjoy a little bit of free BitDAO, which is currently worth, each token is worth about 177. Yesterday I was actually going crazy. I wanted to buy this, and so I kind of went on the Gate.io, because I do have a Gate.io, and I bought whatever I could. And then I realized that they made an announcement, and coincidentally the announcement wasn't something that I saw somewhere else. I'll tell you where I saw the announcement. You're going to laugh your head off. When all of this came into me, the announcement actually came onto our Discord server. So when I saw this, I jumped in straight away. I said, wow, okay, let me quickly see what's going on. I thought, you know what, today's video doesn't have to be about market updates and everything. Mostly I think I need to explain how this works. So it's your spare crypto that's sitting on an exchange doing nothing. Use that crypto, send it to them. Obviously, if it's, as long as it's one of them that they accept, send it there, leave it there, earn that, because the way it works is you just leave it there for a few days. I forgot how many days. So here you can see it starts on the 22nd to the 26th, or whatever your balance is, anything up to greater than $100, you will be allocated some of those things, and maximum token allocation is 1. So that means whales can't buy anymore. You know, they can buy, but whales can't have any more. So if someone puts $1 million, he will only get a maximum of 1,000 coins. That's really, really important to understand. So that's what I liked about this, and it's a really lovely way of doing a token launch. And I think this has got a good future. This has got a good future. So this is one of the reasons why it was a coin I was going to mention, but now they're mentioning it themselves. They just announced it, which is awesome. So, you know, yeah, awesome. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. Remember what I said. Do not buy or send it there. You don't want to FOMO into anything. If you've only got spare coins, then send it there. So that's that. Now, and I've got the link there. Obviously, you've got the link down there. I'll put another fresh link if you want. That's not an issue. And we'll update the videos with that one. So, for example, yes, that one is now updated because it is a spot account. It's not actually leverage. It's a spot account. And that's my link. And I'll put a fresh link down here as well, which then everybody could actually sign up from. And it would obviously support the channel. So that's that. Yesterday, I actually sent on the Discord again. I sent this pattern here and I said, look, we're going to see a big move. All right, everything's looking like we're going to see a big move, and I wanted to explain why I saw this big move coming, because I was looking at this pattern forming, right, and I can see that how we were finding support and resistance on these previous resistance zones. So we were finding support on this previous resistance, and this particular resistance that we had was actually on the 9th of August and on the 11th of August. So this was pretty awesome to see that this level has been playing as a key support and resistance for us for some time since August. Right, and I continue to observe. Obviously, we had a bit of a dump, which is unfortunate for us, but it respected this. And when I saw this, I was like, wow, okay, if this is the range and if this is a downward channel, we are going to break out and we're going to see a big move. And you can see I've mentioned this here. I said, look, in a few hours, I've specifically said this here. I've specifically said, look, you can see BTC bottom range, and here you can see I said few more hours, then we should see a move in the market, right? So I've specifically said this because I know this move was coming, right? It's so predictable that this move was coming. Ultimately, it came. So I'm really happy with this, and you can see a lot of retail coming in, jumping in, right? I'm just going to fly through some of the charts, right? Next chart, we've got Ethereum kind of confirming this as well. Also, Ethereum has been forming this new kind of a trend line, you can say, slightly parabolic but better. That means there might be we might actually see a super move here. So with BTC, we're seeing a little bit more flat, right? It's not really doing much. I mean, this was just a few hours pump. But when we're looking at Ethereum and we're looking at the daily, what we're seeing is we might see a massive move that might just come and break these candles and actually go and try the $4,000 level, because that's our key resistance area right now. So we might see that. What else are we doing? Solana was disappointing us for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days in a row. Solana, I don't think Solana's had 9 days in a row before, right? If you look at the entire history, I don't think Solana's ever had 9 days in a row. Maybe here, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's had an 8 day before, but 9 days, we've never seen anything like it. But finally it did. Okay, it's coming back. It needs to get above this trend line, and then I think it's going to shoot again. It's going to do the move and try all over again to see where it can go. So that's Solana. Keep an eye on this one. I did tell people this would have been a good accumulation zone where you accumulate, because that's what Solana was showing us, right? So we've got that. Let's see where the market goes. I mean, SHIB, no point. This was the Coinbase listing, Coinbase pump, Coinbase dump, and now we're down here. It's usually expected. So everybody that bought it, I told everyone, I said, guys, if you've made their money on this pump around this time when it launched, so a lot of people bought some fresh coins, I said dump, so everyone's literally dumped on that time, and then kept the profit. So that was quite good recovery. Same Shiba Inu chart again. Remember, Shiba, to be 100% positive, we need to break through this particular range here, which you can see was created on May. So this May area, we can see we need to break above this in order for Shiba to go back up again. Because remember, all of this was just hype, right? And we don't want to just hype. We want to see actual movements in the market. And so far, you can see this is a range, right? And when we have sideways range, we don't really make much of a movement there. Let me quickly double check on chat to see what's going on. Give me a second, guys. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe. It does really help. You know, we want to grow the community. Smash that like button if you're on the show. That would really help get this, spread the message and for people to see what's going on. So yeah, that's Shiba basically right now. 10 minutes behind, just got back from work. No worries, bro, no worries. You can watch it from when we started, but have a look, because I did announce the ByBit thing, and I think I spoke to you directly and a few other people directly regarding the ByBit situation and the BitDAO and what the thing is. We don't have to invest any money if we're going to get it for free. So if you have spare crypto lying around, use it. That's what I'm going to say, right? So that's my advice. Just use some spare crypto. If it's sitting on another exchange, you might spend a few dollars moving it. Just move it to this exchange, register yourself, get verified, but make sure you are verified first. If you are not KYC level 1, you will not get anything. Thanks, my bro. Stone1YGM, thank you, bro. Awesome. You are awesome, bro. Thank you. Really helps. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So with the ByBit thing, remember, only use your spare crypto, and don't send anything until you've done your KYC. They will say, oh, you'll get $50 and X, Y. Ignore all of that. You don't need $50. What you need is for them to verify you KYC level 1 in order for you to get that 1,000 ByBit ARCO USD and ICP USD. Definitely, bro. I'll have a look at this. No worries. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So keep an eye on that, okay? Don't send anything until your KYC level 1 has passed, because I've just recently opened a second account, and that was a bit stupid of me, but they said to me, they said, no, you can't have, if you have a sub account, your sub account and your main account will be counted as one. So I mean, they already know, so that's awesome. That's not a problem. If they're saying that, then that's fine by me. I'm not really fussed about it. So yeah, if you have to have KYC level 1, remember this, KYC level 1, very important for you to get this, right? So like myself, I'm KYC level 1. I didn't on purpose. I did not do KYC level 2, and I'll tell you what KYC level 2 gives me is a daily withdrawal limit of 100 BTC. I'm happy with a daily withdrawal limit of 50 BTC. All right, so KYC level 1 will give you 50 BTC, right? So just get that, and then you're eligible. So that's my verification. I just double checked it, just to let you know what I've got, right? And that's the way forward, guys. That's the way forward. You know, get some of that free tokens, because there's a massive hype coming. And also remember, ByBit sponsors a lot of mega YouTube channels. And I can name a few: BitBoy, Moon from the Carl, Crypto, even Crypto Banter. These are big channels which are being sponsored by ByBit, right? Back in the days, they used to obviously do it for the leverage and wreck people, so I didn't say anything. But now they're doing the spot trade, which is okay. I don't do leverage. I'm not going to promote leverage to anybody. So if you do want to go and, you know, just leave it there, don't do anything, don't go and do a trade, don't be greedy, you'll be fine, okay? So that's that. Let's get off this page, boring page. Why am I back on Ethereum? I have no idea. I think I'm supposed to be on something else. I'll have a look at something else anyway on this particular one. Actually, you know what, you mentioned Acro. Let's have a look at Acro. Why not? Forget Matic. I'm not a Matic fan. Okay, let's have a look at Matic. Matic. Acro. Acro looking super awesome, actually. So Acro obviously suffered from the dump, but ignore this area. So what I'm going to say to everybody, if you just ignore this whole event, this was the massive liquidation event. If you ignore this whole event, what you see is we have this nice little trend line forming here, and this is showing us momentum that the market wants to go up. Also, if we look down here, we can see that the RSI and the stochastic RSI kind of confirm. So RSI especially confirming, and it's hit that 40 level bang on, and it's moving back up again. Awesome. We can see the stochastic RSI playing around, but remember, on these kind of coins which don't have too much volume involved, they're not not everybody's looking at them, right? You do end up seeing these kind of events, but ignore them. Don't worry too much about it. As long as the market moves, the whole thing should move forward as well, right? So that's what we're looking at, and I think this is going to definitely push forward. So far, if I can see, if we do get a nice little push and a nice little move, there's not much to be made, to be honest, but still it's better than nothing, right? So currently we've got our acro price sitting at 0.02 cents. We might get a push to 0.6. That's already 2x more than what it is right now if we get this push. Ultimately, we obviously, for this to continue and create new all-time highs, what we need to do is get to that 0.8 level at some point, right? It might have a bit of a chance, but be careful on the low caps. That's all I'm going to say. Anything on a low cap, be careful, because remember, most people don't look at them. When people go to a market cap or an exchange, anywhere they go, they will always end up seeing, and I'll show you, they will always look at these top coins. It doesn't matter where you go, all the top coins are always showing, because that's where the movement is, that's where the momentum and sentiment is, right? So be careful with some of those. That's all I'm going to say to you, Stone. Definitely, you got to be careful with those ones. Let's move back into the chart. So where was I? Acro, so that's what it is. So be careful. That's all I'm going to say. So far looking good. Also, if you do look at this on a daily, right? So I am seeing one thing on a daily, which is okay, you know, to look at, and this is what I've seen on the daily. So if you look at this particular zone here, right, this seems to be a little bit of a range that is basically bouncing on, so kind of undecided. But I think if the market pushes up, it should push up also and break through this and go back to where it needs to, and let's see what the future holds. But just be careful with these little caps, okay? You want ICP I've talked about. ICP, I think, in my personal opinion, is going to be the best buy in the bear market. ICP is going to be the best buy in the bear market. So ignore all of this. This was the dump, the launch dump, because remember, ICP has a lot of institutional investors in ICP from way back in 2015, and they all needed to cash out. So what they did, they cashed out, they took their money. So you can see where ICP is right now. It went rock bottom, 99% dump. All right, it went rock bottom, and then from there it's been recovering, but it's on a sideways channel, and I think it's going to benefit from the entire market movement, right? If you look at this area, it's going to benefit from the entire market movement. But are we going to go back to these previous all-time highs? It's got a long way to go, so I'm going to doubt that a little bit. I mean, unless some whales come in and just pump the whole thing. So if you see, even up to, where did we go? I think on the coin market cap it says about $700 and something. I'll call it 700 just for the sake of it. Even that is a 1200% from here. So you see what I mean? So you have to really understand where it is right now, and is it worth picking it up now? If you haven't picked it up, just hold tight and be patient and pick it up in the bear market, because this is an awesome project. It's a great project, but it's heavily manipulated right now. The initial investors have dumped to the market and they've exited. Now basically the market is holding this, but I think market cannot hold this strong enough for now. But I think it's going to have an opportunity in the bear market for everybody to accumulate, pick up as much as possible, and then next run we're going to make a lot of money. So I've personally haven't bought any, and I have specifically maintained this. I said I will buy some ICP when basically the market reacts again in the bear market. So I'm going to pick up a whole bag of this in the bear market, not now. This is not the time to be kind of diversifying ourselves into different coins, because I talk about this quite often as well. The market itself, where we are right now, right, we're at this critical point where we need to beat this $58,000 level. If we beat this $58,000 level and then we go above this neckline, so this approximately $60,000 neckline, then the market continues and we can see a 100k 120k BTC. But if we don't, we fail, then we could end up being in a market similar to 2019, similar to 2017, 2013, and so on and so forth. You understand what I mean? So you just gotta stay calm and understand exactly what's going on. We need to see this particular higher low broken. So that's these key levels have to be broken. If we don't even test these, you know, this particular level here, for example, if we don't test this, we've got a problem. Do you know what I mean? So we have to break above this to continue the market. So I hope this kind of helps you, especially when you saw the ICP. I hope this kind of helped you, because that's what it is. You got to be realistic about it. Is it a good opportunity to buy now? Personally, I wouldn't buy any. If you are holding it, great. If you've bought it at the dip here and you've made some money, good luck to you. You've done really well. I would recommend take your initial investment out and sit on the profits and see what it does, because when the market next time dumps, it's going to dump even fast. You know what I mean? So you got to really understand all of this as well. But super solid here, for example, on the daily, it's looking super solid. We can see market momentum showing that it does want to go up a little bit. However, there is a little bit of a stochastic divergence here showing us that the market trading wants to go down, but the index is moving up, means that the people sentiment and the money is flowing in. However, traders are not really taking much action into this, so just be careful with this. Also, looking at the ATR, we can see that I mean, $4 of a difference, that's not really a big move, you know what I mean? So $4-5 of a movement, not really a big move. So be careful with this. That's all I'm going to say. Let's quickly move over to Avax. My god, Avax has been on another level. So I was expecting Avax to actually finally come back and calm down, but no, Avax doesn't want to do that. Avax just wants to continue to go on a rip, and this is what Avax has been doing, right? So Avax has been pretty much going kind of parabolic. I mean, there's been a little bit. I don't have Telegram, Stone. I have Discord. You will find Discord link on the video description. I'm on Discord. I don't use Telegram because there's too many scammers there. And with the Discord, at least I can protect people, and other servers are not annoying me and this and that. I only choose where I want to go. So I do like that, and that's where I am at the moment. So yeah, you can join the link, and if you keep the same name, then I'll know it's you and I'll verify you, and then from that word you can use all the channels on Discord. It's a lot better, trust me. I find Discord to be such a better community than Telegram. There's too many scammers on Telegram. Because I don't okay, you're new, but a lot of my viewers who are old, like 6-7 months old, they know that I almost got scammed myself. I almost got scammed on Telegram by scammers. So you know, I kind of took my revenge and I said, sorry, I'm not interested in Telegram business. So yeah, Avax still wants to go on, but remember guys, anything that goes up too fast, too hard, is going to come down at some point, and everything is indicating it wants to come down. So you can see how basically these lines are still there. So one thing I can tell you, for example, if you look at this blue line, this is the leading line. It's still saying there is an opportunity to continue the pump. Only time we should be worried is when this blue line flips and goes under the red line. So until then, we still have room to grow. So this can potentially actually go and touch this $86 target that we got. Awesome, bro. Thank you very much. I hope you understand, right? You know, it's just, I'm sure you've seen Telegram bombarded with so many spammers and everything. You know, people just jump into your server from nowhere and you don't know who they are. And everyone just, you know, literally wants your crypto. And also guys, while we're on the subject, I want to tell you this. Anybody on Telegram who says to you, oh, come and join me, give me 1 BTC and I'll make you 10 BTC, is a scam. Anyone who says, oh, join my signal group, and then wouldn't allow you to message them or talk to them, and they just send you pumping message or fake messages, avoid them. Delete all of those. They're not helpful for you. A group, you should be able to talk to the admins or anybody openly. Everybody should be able to communicate. That's what an open nature of a community is, right? But when you have these signal groups that don't allow you to message them, you're going to get scammed. When you have these signal groups that say, oh, send me your BTC, I'll make it into this, and they show you proof, trust me, there is no proof. Anybody could make those up. They're all fake. Please avoid Telegram scams. I'm sorry, but that's what Telegram's happened right now. I mean, Telegram's just become the biggest scam place. I got Doge to load up on it, bro. Awesome. There you go. Super. So KR, go there, verify yourself, and if you got more than $100 worth of Doge, leave it there, and happy days to you. You're going to get yourself some BitDAO, right? And I think this has got potential. This could be another FTX. You know, the people who missed FTX, when I was mentioning FTX when it was like a $10 or something like this, and I said buy some FTX, and a lot of people didn't buy the FTX. Or even like Binance, when I was mentioning Binance to people. Actually, Binance I did mention to people before I went to YouTube, so I'm sorry on that one. And I bought at like $20. Some of them I bought at $2. You know what I mean? So we did a Binance on that one. We're doing an FTX, FTT, and I think BitDAO is going to do the same thing because of all the regulations and all of that. And we know ByBit is a little bit more regulation friendly because it's in a regulation friendly country, and it kind of abides by all the rules. And I think it's got good opportunity. It launched in 2018. It's doing really well. It's got a very big community, obviously, with all the hype that it creates and all of the YouTubers that it supports. It literally pays for YouTubers. So go ahead, check them out. And as I said, just follow those rules. Make sure until you are 100% verified on KYC level 1, do not load anything. No point. Once you are done, it takes a few minutes. Once you are done, then load up and enjoy. Right? Get yourself some free things. So I'm going to put like, you know, a good few bags in there. Awesome, bro. Awesome. I mean, look, it's for free. You're not buying anything. You know that you've got nothing to lose. The only money you're going to lose is the money when you so the crypto that when you transfer your transaction fee. So I think for a small loss of a transaction fee, it's well worth it if you've got a coin that's doing nothing for you to just send it to ByBit, as long as obviously they accept it. Send it there, leave it there, and earn that reward. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of us sitting here, I mean, I know a lot of you guys here on the channel, I mean, especially 1 or 2 people on the chat, you're whales, right, compared to some of the other people that I know. So you've got enough, and I think you're going to definitely get those 1,000 ByBit token. And 1,000 ByBit token right now is almost worth about £1,500–2,000. Do you know what I mean? So sorry, $1,700, which is well worth it. Go for it. And then it's got the potential. Just get it and hold it. And also there's a lot more. They're going to allow staking later on. So where is it? Let me go back to this. I'll show you what's coming. So the roadmap. So this is what's happening. So the upcoming event, this is the first event. So you join the launch pad, you get up to 1,000 of the bit tokens. The next one, stake bit to earn bit. Now you're staking, which is creating value, creating a supply shock, and you get the pool of this 500,000 bit token. So you might not get much, but who cares? Even if you get 10%, happy days. Next thing that happens is that 600 bit tokens for all of the people who are going to be trading and doing whatnot. You're going to get this 3 million bit airdrop as well. So not only do we have this, we have 2 more events after this. So you see what I'm trying to say? It changes how platforms do a launch pad. They're not asking you for money. They're not asking you for money here either, and here. So here you receive the free tokens for putting some tokens on the exchange. Here you use that free token to earn some more free tokens. And then here you have a chance to win more free tokens for trading the free tokens. So free, win, right? So this is why I thought it was a good thing, because normally, you know, I don't hype stuff, but this, bro, it doesn't cost you anything. Why not, right? Do you know what I mean? That's the reason why I've put it on here. Let's move over to eGold. eGold, I did say that eGold was going to come down a little bit. eGold is trying to hold strong, but listen guys, ultimately everything is indicating eGold still needs to come down and relax a little bit. That $210 level is a key level that we need to come down to. That's going to be the buy zone. In fact, I have some buy orders around here. If they fulfill, happy days to me, because that's when I see this kind of you know, moving down and then taking that turn and going back up again. We'll see those moves come in. Right now we need BTC to kind of calm down. DOT held that support line. I was afraid that it won't hold that support line. So happy it held that support line, and we've had that there for a few days now. So I was really happy. All we need to see DOT now is invalidate all these red candles and move back up again and hit that 1618. It almost did, and I think we need to hit that level. That's going to be the level. Then the next target for us is this range here, and once we hit that range, guys, we're off to the races. And I think DOT is going to pull a Solana on us and do something even bigger. So let's wait for this one. I'm going to wait for this. I'm really excited. I'm really excited on that one. Cardano held the support, and this was a line where if we went below this, we were doomed, right? Cardano was doomed. Cardano held support, and so far Cardano is not really 100% bullish, but it seems like it's settling down and it's going to make that move. Also, remember I posted on the Discord group how Cardano, some of the smart contracts are activating. So we did a smart contract tracker and we were tracking the smart contracts. So that's really awesome. You can use that link again. You can see how many smart contracts are active. So far we can see 2,400 smart contracts are active on Cardano and growing. So far seems awesome, but a lot of those guys are not moving anything, so the announcements are not coming out as fast. These are actual developments. So I think Cardano has a potential, and I think Cardano is going to just freak everybody out. If you're a weak hand and you left, you are going to get wrecked. And if you're a strong hand like me since 2018, then just hold tight, because I think Cardano is going to shock everybody. So I just got this feeling. Obviously no financial advice, guys, but ultimately you just got this feeling. BNB acting stupid. I do want to get rid of BNB. A little bit of news about BNB. Apparently they're being investigated in the US, so not everywhere, not BNB.com, Binance.com, but Binance US is getting investigated for insider trading in the US exchange. So I'm sure you're going to hear this breakout soon, and I think that's going to impact sentiment a little bit, which might then impact the coin a little bit. But we just got to see the community, and ultimately remember, Binance right now, they do have a few amount of coin, right? So they've got, let me just tell you how many they got. They got 168 million coins. But remember one fact: at some stage in the future, Binance will only have 100 million tokens, and that alone helps Binance coin price actually pump. So I am going to offload half, but not now. I'm still holding. I haven't done it yet. I am going to offload half and probably put it into something else, or just hold the fiat, so we can basically jump into something later in the market. So yeah, guys, other than that, everything else looks awesome. I mean, I'm looking at the market. I'm looking at how USDT, USDC, you know, all of these, how these dollar pegged coins are down. That means those dollar pegged coin money is going into BTC, and I've talked about it all the time. I said whenever they are green, you got to be worried. But that's what's happening. Money's moving into every one of these. I mean, these pumps are just awesome. You know what I mean? So yeah, 15%, 7%, 5%. Awesome pumps. Market is reacting very well, and also I can see these are the top coins which are moving. I think what was it? Doge was okay yesterday. Doge had a nice little pump last night, and then I don't know what happened. I think it just had a little bit of a dump. But I think people are just jumping on the other bandwagons. Like when they see news come out regarding Ethereum and BTC and everything, there is a move. And I think ETH is going to do something crazy. DOT is going to do something crazy, and also Cardano. Coincidentally, all of them were ex-founders of, or all of them had some involvement in Ethereum. I think there's something going to happen with all three of them at some point, and I think they're going to shock everyone. Sol, all I can say is I'm expecting Sol around the $300. Anything above 300, I'm not quite sure right now. I'm not going to say too much. However, when we talk about something like eGold, right, that's a different story. eGold, where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, eGold, that's a different story. You see, with eGold has 31 million supply. So based on that alone, I think eGold has an opportunity to at least go to $1,000. So that's all I'm going to say here. No financial advice, but obviously that's a potential that eGold has just based on the tokenomics. And they are doing loads of partnerships as well, and loads of announcements. I think that will basically make all the difference. So other than that, guys, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you all understand that. Look, don't FOMO into something, right? Don't FOMO into something like I did last night, right? You don't have to go and buy like I did, right? Because that was a bit stupid, because I'm trying to front run this. And funny thing is, I bought it at 175 last night, so that's okay. So the thing is I'm FOMOing in, I'm jumping onto exchanges, I'm buying this because I know this is going to do something, and I'm still doing a lot more research, and I'm all happy. And I had no idea they're going to announce the launchpad today. So they announced the launchpad today, and I was like, oh, damn, okay. So I need to tell everybody ASAP. So then I realized that literally they're giving it for free. So that was a bit pointless for me to go and buy any. So what I'm going to do now, obviously, I'm getting it for free. So I want as many as possible. And I'm going to make sure I give my time to all three of them. So I'm going to get the free tokens here. Then I'm going to use the free tokens to use this. And then I'm going to use those free tokens to trade them and make some more money. And ultimately, basically make some more BTC. That's the idea. So that's what the thing is. So please be careful, and remember, I'm not promoting anything leverage trading. I do not promote any leverage trading. This is only for the spot market. So go in, check it out, and do your thing, but do your own research as well. But remember, KYC level 1 must be passed in order for you to actually participate in this particular event. So other than that, guys, I hope this was informative. I'm not going to make this any longer. I do have a few bits and bobs I need to do. In fact, I wasn't even going to do a stream today, but I thought, you know what, I have to talk about this. This is very important, and if the community gets an opportunity, why not? So what I'll do is I'll obviously jump back onto the YouTube thingy, and I'll find the link. I think I've got the link here somewhere. So what I'll do is I'll put the link on the description as well. Where is it? So I'll put the link, yeah, this one here, this link here. So I'll put this link on the I hate this when it does that. Come on, copy. So I'll put this link on the video description as well, so that way at least when you jump in, you'll find this particular link sitting here, right? So yeah, just use that, and hope this kind of helps you guys get some free cryptos. And I'll see if I might do things like this a little bit more, because there are sometimes we do get airdrops and whatnot, but some of them they will, oh, you got to sign up for this, sign up for that. No, we don't do that. All right, we don't just go into every single scam coin there is, but this is a legit coin coming direct from ByBit, and I like that, and I like the fact that they have been evolving from what they were to where they are now. They're definitely evolving, and I definitely like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, give it a go, and they're on the App Store and everything as well. Give them a go and check them out, see what's going on. So other than that, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on another one very soon. Adios, my amigos. Thank you very much for coming to the show. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here.